N5BSB. Going to try to make this video as quick and as informative as I can. Please pardon my microphone is a little bit loud, and I'm not a professional YouTuber, so please bear with me. I try to get through this as the best I can. I'm not the best presenter, but we're gonna do our best to get this information out there. So the real potable antenna has been out for about 3 years, and the version 1, and we made a upgrade sometime, I believe it was last year. The connection system in there, we upgraded that, but other than that, it's been pretty much the same all along, using the chalk reel as our base with a box attached to it. So some months ago, we were having some supply chain issues, tariffs and you name it, different things led us down a path to start looking at alternatives. And we have actually tried, man, I don't even know how many different variations. I tried one version that everything was in one box, stacked on top of each other. It could handle up to a 240/43 toroid and was really, really cool and slick. I was so proud of that. It just would not perform the way we expect. Our standards are pretty high. We're not going to accept something that's subpar from the original antenna. If we can't make it as good, then we're not going to change it. So that was a little bit disappointment, but that's why you do all this R&D and you trial and error, and you do what you can to try to improve it. But the most important thing is we wanted to work our way and make a product that had good, top quality components, made in the USA components, and try to make the best possible antenna we could with a lot of customization. So options where customers can say, hey, I want this color. Hey, I want this. Hey, I want that. Hey, I want my call sign on my antenna, or the end insulator, or the carabiner, or whatever. So that was the goal. And also starting from the ground up and designing it, you're not working with the limitations of the chalk reel. So the old version, the chalk reel, this box was just held on with 2 screws. And then we had to drill all the holes and everything. And, it was, a lot of stuff, and it just didn't ever fit. The back of it was curved, where this one here, it's designed, it's flat, it sits flush, it's got 4 screws holding it in. And so it's just a much nicer package. Everything, works good. The spool is made out of ASA carbon fiber, turned out really, really good. And so that's the basic of what we're trying to do. Is we were trying to get away from the chalk reel and provide a product that we can control, and we can also offer high quality components and customizable options that we control the outcome of. So that was the goal. That's what we've done. That's why we've moved to this version 2. You can also obviously tell that these are 3D printed cases, and we've been using these for a while. The carabiner and the end insulator are 3D printed. And these right here, most of these are printed out of ASA, but it's absolutely not 100% necessary. And I kind of went down that rabbit hole in the beginning, and but you got to keep yourself in the frame of mind of what this antenna was originally designed for. It was designed for portable use, parks on the air. It's never been an antenna to put up and leave it up for long term. It's not waterproof. It's made to put up and take down. And keeping with that focus in mind, the core product doesn't have to be printed out of ABS or ASA. As long as it's printed out of a good quality PETG or better. There's some other filaments that I've been using as well, PCTG. But like I said, I do have the capability to print it out of ABS or ASA. If somebody wants that, and there will be options whenever you do a pre-order. There will be options for to do this, select these different customizations and whichever you would like, whether you want a BNC connector or an SO239 and so forth. So to give you an example, the connectors we used to use, the Chinese connectors. Going forward, everything is going to be top notch, high quality, USA made, Amphenol or amp connectors. All the hardware, the screws, stainless steel, made in the USA. Right now, I could say there's probably 90% made in the USA. Unfortunately, at least at this time, the toroid that we're using is still made in China. I'm looking at another option, and I'm got one on order that I'm going to try that is made by Ferrite, and it's made in the USA. But I don't want to speak too soon on that. It wouldn't be any more power handling capability, but it would be close to the same size, but it's slightly different. So, but anyway, that was the focus, was to offer good, high quality components made in the USA and a lot of customization. Now, let's talk about the actual specs. The actual transformer, or unin to be correct, is still using the same T140-43 49-to-1 unin. Still using 18 gauge magnet wire, but USA top grade magnet wire. I believe it's I forget, it's 200 degrees C enameled, double enameled, I believe, something like that. But it's everything is top quality. That was the whole thing. So that's changed. The power handling capability is going to remain the same toroid, same, everything's going to be the same as far as that goes. 100 watts sideband within reason. Now, if you're cranking on it, it's I wouldn't say it'd be 100% duty cycle, but it will handle most activations and stuff at 100 watts. 50 watts CW, I believe it's 30-35 digital. So the power handling capability has not changed, but the connectors, the hardware, all that kind of stuff is going to be the same. For the base model, the wire is going to remain the same for right now. I'm looking at some different options for down the road. One of the limitations that we have with the reel is some of the wire, like there's some good made in the USA wire, but it has too much memory to it. So you can't roll it up on a spool. It'll try to unwind itself and it'll tangle up. We've tried it. It just don't work. And so unfortunately, we're kind of limited on the types of wire that we can use. So we're going to continue to use the silicone wire for right now. I'm looking at some possible vendors for some things down the road. There's one really good option that's coming down the road. It'll be next year. It won't be for everybody. I'll tell you that right now. It's very, very expensive. Would probably be a $50 or $60 upgrade on top of the price of the antenna. And it's some new style wire that's got 300-pound breaking strength, but is about the same size as this 20 gauge silicone wire is, maybe even a tad bit smaller. And it's just going to be phenomenal stuff, but it hasn't been tested yet. I'm waiting on a sample, and it's very expensive, very, very expensive. So not something that everybody would want. But it might be an option down the road. If we test it out and it works okay, then it'll be available as an option for those people that really want to spend that extra money for that. So that's pretty much the gist of it. This is how it's going to work. Going to work on the website probably tonight and tomorrow, and hopefully by tomorrow evening, tomorrow night, the product will be available. It will show as in stock, but it is a pre-order. We're going to limit the pre-order. It's going to be no more than probably 20, maybe 25 at the max. And when those are gone, and I know there's already half a dozen people have already I want it, kind of deal. But when they're gone, that's it as far as that price. And these are going to be at the old price, not the Black Friday price, but it'll be $120. When those are sold out, then it's going to go to the new price, which the new price is not set in stone yet, but it will be more expensive because, obviously, I mean, heck, just the connectors are over double of what we were paying for the other one. So there will be some price increase. Probably will be around $20 more. So instead of $120, will probably be $139 or somewhere in there. But that's not a definitive yet. So if you can get in on the pre-order, we'll work as quickly as we can to get them out as quickly as we can. If we get blasted and sell out in 2 days, then yeah, it may take a little bit longer to get them. But anyway, that's all I have for the update. Just join our Facebook group. Check in on the website sometime tomorrow or the next day. They should be available for pre-order. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoy the new antenna.